Hello, Ray Phoenix here. So, it's 1995, you just bought your PlayStation for the first time, and you just turn it on for the first time with that disc it came with. And this is that disc it came with. It's a tech demo for the original PlayStation called the PlayStation Developers Demo Disc. Let's see what this new PlayStation system of ours is really capable of. The music sounds really good. This is really awesome music. You see the background, it's like a commercial for a camera with advertised a colored spectrum. Let's try the first thing, balls. I wonder what this could be. Oh, look, there's a ball, and look, you can press the triangle button to make more balls appear, press the X button to make fewer disappear. Those balls are actually sprites. Colored sprites that are flowing around, which is something the SNES or Genesis has been more than capable of doing in the generation before. But it's interesting the PlayStation can handle them too, and a lot of them too. You can make so many appear. The game will speak, if you call it a game, I won't really call it a game, but whatever this is, will lag as hell. It becomes so laggy you can't even keep up. I don't even think my editing software can keep up with that. Well, let's go to something else now. Here's Diffusion. This Diffusion is really good. I love that name, Diffusion. Ooh, sounds like an inverted, something like Captain Fusion inverted. It's not fusion, it's diffusion. That still looks like something that would make an awesome computer wallpaper when it gets up close. There actually are computer wallpapers, I'm pretty sure they're like that. Especially because Windows 98 came with all kinds of weird Windows wallpapers that are like, that would make you go blind if you stared at them for too long. So here's the next one. There's a bunch of cubes. It's a bunch of colored cubes. You can press the R1 button, I think, and it makes the background turn white for some reason, which makes it impossible to see in there. It makes it look like you're in a whiteout storm. You can also press R buttons and it makes them translucent or makes them turn white or turn to rocks or things like that. And you can make the color change and stuff like that and make it go to all sorts of freaky different colors and everything like that. Yes, that's pretty much what this is. We're just playing around with cubes. I've done stuff like that in my what do you call it? My animation software, my 3D animating software, 3ds Max and Maya. And there's even another thing called Blender, which is similar to that too. I haven't used it yet myself. So here now it's time. Remember, it's a frog. It looks like a reject from Frogger, a silver frog from the game Frogger. It's just jumping around making sounds. And it's on a floor. It looks like it came straight out of an Atari 2600 game. And of course, to make more frogs appear, whoa, look at all those frogs jumping around. Like, that is something that we really haven't seen in anything before. That's one of the most impressive things ever. There's no way the past generations of gaming systems could have ever done something like this, right? And now it's also playing calm and soothing music, something that sounds like it was something you'd go to sleep to, maybe. And so here's the next thing we're looking at. Odin. Ooh, it's a UPN logo, and you could twist it around. I'm not even doing anything right now, it's just doing it by itself. Okay, now I think I'm in control, or am I in control now? So you can make it look like brick textures. Play with the textures. You can manipulate them and control them, move around. Yeah, you're pretty much moving around the UPN logo. I wonder if that was any, like, if UPN, like, endorsed this game at all, or sponsored this. I wouldn't call this a game, sorry. I keep using the word game, and this isn't really a game. I wonder if UPN endorsed this at all, because it really does look like the UPN logo. And this came out in the same year. UPN was launched 1995. So we're just listening to the calming music, or just spinning the thing around like a kid that doesn't have anything better to do with his life. I mean, suppose you had nothing else better to do for your life. This is all you had to do for fun. Yeah, this would be. I bet you could make a game out of this, maybe. I don't know. No, it would be. I mean, I don't know. Some people probably did have this just for fun, really. This is all they could do. Something you'd show at a party, maybe, on a screen. So now let's watch a movie. Now we're going to watch a movie. It comes on here. Ooh, a movie. I hope you brought popcorn. So you see the nice sky. Looks like sort of something where Stonehenge. It looks like a Windows XP wallpaper almost. That's still several years away. The moon is in the sky. You can see the moon in a clear day. And oh, what's this? Some hot chick just magically appears out of the sky, out of nowhere. Just formed right in front of us. This looks so 90s. This is like if 1995 or the mid-90s in general was a scene. This would be it right now. They made a movie based in the 90s when it was still the 90s. So what's going on? Oh yeah, she has her makeup, her Star Trek The Next Generation looking makeup. I think she's going to apply it on her skin. Yeah, so you can even apply makeup. I wasn't really expecting this, seeing a hot chick applying makeup on a PlayStation. We just bought our PlayStation for the first time. And what the hell are we looking at? It's just someone applying makeup. If applying makeup was really this fun in real life, they would have whole movies dedicated just in putting on makeup. And they'd make a killing off it. People would pay money. People would empty out their wallets at sight of it. If putting on makeup was really this interesting, but there's a Golden Gate, I think it's the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco or something like that. But still, I mean, full motion video in games at the time actually was a pretty common thing, because animation's really expensive. It's really hard to put on animation sometimes, but sometimes it's just easier and more cost effective and much cheaper to just film it in live action and get real people to act out whatever it is that goes on in the thing. And now, yeah, that's exactly how it was. And that's kind of what these people probably thought of. Oh, look at that. It looks like some weird texture thing is forming. It looks like the Philosoma from that game Philosoma, which actually would have come up such not long after this. It looks like chameleons. That's being formed to honeycombs, colored honeycombs. Now it's opening up into a bunch of different honeycomb holes. Oh, look, bees are coming. Are those bees or some kind of bug coming out of it? Man, I really need to take my meds more often. This is what things look like when you don't take your meds, folks. Let this be a PSA. Take your meds, or you'll see this kind of stuff happen. Okay, now we're looking at fish under the sea. Oh, there's a fish. Yeah, there's a precursor to Finding Nemo swimming around in there, I think. And so I think that's the end of the movie. The movie's finally over, and there's no credits, I don't think. I don't think they credited people back in those days. But it's 1995, so what do you expect? Let's watch a texture movie now. Ooh, another movie. It's a texture movie. Ooh, it's not just any old movie. It's a 3D texture movie. Okay, if you're just rolling that ball around on the screen while that hot chick is staring at us, I don't know why they decided to do this. I wonder who right mind thought this made any sense. And now look at this. We're looking at nightmare fuel now. I hope you guys fall asleep good tonight, because I'm not responsible for any nightmares you may have in your sleep. You can't sue Ray Phoenix if you have trouble sleeping because you watched any of his videos. That was a fact that's been implied right from the beginning, since my video career kicked off. And so now we're going to watch a manta now. We're going to watch Hunter's Manta from Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage swimming around with other things in the sea. So let's kick it off. It's playing the soothing, calm music again. We can see the manta forming off in the background. We can use the start and select button to make it move closer in or out. Sometimes the select button exits some of the visualizations, and sometimes it doesn't. These also look like things you could watch while you play music. Because some games, the PS1 made it so you could take the disc out of the game system and put a music CD in, and it could play, the music from the music CD as the game is playing. Actually, some games actually did allow you to do that, which I thought was pretty cool. It's kind of the precursor to how the original Xbox, where you could put a music CD in and copy the contents of the music CD onto the Xbox and play it during some games. Very few games actually supported that feature. So here's a highly detailed manta. We're kind of moving around. We're kind of just looking at this model, and look, fish are starting to appear. We're going swimming with the fishies now. As the fish are starting to appear around the manta. I wonder if the fish are scared of the manta. I don't know. What do mantas eat anyways? I don't know. I've never really studied mantas that much, but still, this was some pretty impressive animation for 1995, I would say so myself. And so whoever thought this could be so entertaining, just this music and the manta, you get to play around with it all you want. It's impossible to leave. It's like the game, I keep calling it the game, but you know what it is. It's like it doesn't want me to leave sometimes. I'm trying to leave, and it's not letting me leave. Keep pressing buttons wanting to leave, and it's not letting me do it. It's like this doesn't want me to stop playing it. It just wants to keep running forever, ever, and ever kind of thing. And yeah, that's what you get for this. So, now here's the main feature. It's the new Jurassic Park movie. It's The Dino. Even has its own music soundtrack. How badass is that? Let's just make this dinosaur go spinning around. It's probably going to chase after us and eat us. No, it probably doesn't want to eat us at all. It probably wants to eat Newman from Seinfeld instead. Look how frickin' detailed that thing is. It looks like it just came right out of Jurassic Park. And you know how frightening Jurassic Park is? And yet, these creatures have been extinct for 65 million years. I wonder if in 65 million years from now, when humankind is long extinct, I wonder if people are going to be, that exist after us, are going to be making games like this, or making stuff like this, where it's like three-dimensional people that walk around in this, and they make merchandise and movies of us. Human Park or something like that is what it would be called, and there would be way in the future and mankind doesn't exist anymore. I wonder what that's going to be like. And so, yeah, this is just a dinosaur walking around Jurassic Park, as we could do there. I think there was a Jurassic Park. It's only the first Jurassic Park movie was out at the time, too. I think this is before any of the sequels. I know this is why the sequels didn't look as good. I don't know. So, yeah, this is pretty much what this disc has to offer. This is Ray Phoenix, signing out.